What do you mean by doing something real? I think I realize what do you mean by deciding something real. For example, deciding the is at the first priority of your life and focus on the is. But what do you mean of doing something real? Except for presenting the new you, uh, what should we do to be real, to have a real life?
Well, what's taking place now in the world, Sajad, is you see the world is dying. And so that's why I created Wonderful Worldwide Educators and everything else here, because, I would say pay attention to the world and get involved, just like what Kelsey and Henry and Val and others are doing. Get very involved because it's very real. This is like a big schoolhouse, and the schoolhouse is very damaged. And so step up and more than just words and new Ewing and focusing on the is, but actually do real physical things that matter the most. In other words, just like what we're doing the Skype here. We created this Skype so that people have the information and the references to start something and then go about in this world to do something. So one of the things we're doing is the Vessel Project in the rainforest, trying to get that going, and plus everything else we're doing here, just letting people know in their own lives to become more aware and figure something out, figure it out. In other words, you look at the world and it's not doing good, but everybody seems to be doing fine. They're doing their routine. So is there something that you're not seeing? Yes, you've got the new you're having real side experiences, you're reading the books, the is, but yet life on planet Earth is a particular. So what is it that you could do? Go plant trees or, sell organic food? I don't know. You see? Yeah, just get involved in some way like that, like kids are doing. They're even just sharing on Facebook, letting other people know, and starting groups, doing blog talk radio, etc., just talking to people and just sharing our images, something like that. Well, I'm also doing the projects, trying to get those going, and it's very hard because we have huge resistance here, but we're starting to come through. And so, again, I've said many times there's a big surprise coming. Well, there is. It's going to be very interesting. And so, because I see what's going on in the world and this galaxy, etc. And so that part, yes. So we're not passive here. We're active. We actually decide to do something, to go out, speak to people creatively, etc. We do many of these things. That's where even Val has volunteered to be the visitor. We go out there and we bother people and ask them if they know what tap lining is, etc. We have fun with these things too. We've done a lot of things. So there's always something more to do. So you're already doing the new you're already having real side experiences. So this physical world is very damaged, and there's others that are looking for what we have. So creatively figure out a way to share this with everybody. Yeah, that's one way. Yeah.
Excuse me. Hi.
Here's Maryam. Hello, Maryam.
Hello. How are you?
Okay.
Sorry. I want to say something about Sama dance. I want to um, go Sama dance because I think it helped me to um, help my soul grow and be freedom completely. What's your opinion about this kind of dance?
Let me
Well,
explain the
it
Sama
worked.
dance.
Go ahead.
Sama dance was a dance that was in the Persian books, was taught by the Rumi and the Shams, and the Sufi in Iran do it as a ritual to grow their souls. Now my friend Maryam is asking about that dance. the dance that they moving around themselves.
Yeah, that's called the whirling dervish, isn't it? Sajad?
Well, I don't know the English name. I was searching for the photograph. I will send it here. But there is a
Yeah.
person that is turning around.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. They call it the whirling dervish here. So, yes, you have a name for it. So, again, it's whatever. That's a choice, and whatever works for you. I make rice and beans, and I feel good too. So, these are personal choices, Sajad. You see, these are personal choices, and yes, we feel good personally. All right, and that's fine. But there's still more.
Mm, I say it because I can't remember my dreams and these days, but I'm singing near you in any time when I um, do my homework at home. My do the dishes and try to make our home tidy and singing and any music and dancing with singing new. I think this dance can help me to uh, see my dreams better. Wouldn't you think so?
I've not tried it, Maryam, but if it works for you, yes. Again, this is where we each experiment with ourselves to figure things out. I know, and it's a lot. And so, if that helps you, yes, that's something for you. The next person, it may not, or they won't do it, or everything is fine in creation. Nothing is negated. You decide. Uh, it's just that many times what happens is that we just keep doing these things. We create a routine to where this just becomes the reality more so than the true reality life is what I'm saying. And so as you look at history up to this point and all these systems around us, okay, and you've brought that up from something else in the past. And so which is fine. You decide. It's like people that have come from religion, they bring in the God idea. They think the is a God. It's the same. Oh, gee, it's all the same. You just change the name, but it's not the same. So
I
yes,
think,
these things
excuse me.
can go ahead.
Excuse me. I think if I singing new in my from the bottom of my heart and dancing summer dance with an inner singing uh, from the bottom of my heart, and I can't find myself better. I don't know how I could describe it clearly because I had a bad experience about um, the last mantra of the egg, and I am in I was in bad mood, and my sisters say, "Why are you crying? What do you think about?" Uh, I couldn't say anything about my inner um, evidence because uh, Harold faced me with my lovely guidance, Sari Gopalas, and there is a special connect with me and him, and I don't know. I was one day I was in a good mood, And another day, I was in a very very horrible bad mood, and my twin sister in this evidence say me that because um, she loves Harry very much, and she's the symbol of love. I mean, my twin sister, um, who called Tushka, and because Harold gave my sister he this name, the um, kind of trees. And can I can I say it in Persian? And Mr. Sajad, mm, say it for
بگید
you.
بگید
اسم اونو توسکا گذاشته بودن. حوالی اسمش توسکا گذاشته بود و قرار بود که
توسکا
آره و قرار بود که از بعد از این کسای دیگه هم که تو مسیرش قرار میگیرن مثل من و خواهرم، خواهر کوچیکتر خودم، به همون ترتیب نامهای ما توسکا باشه. حالا اینکه ذکر چقدر ذکری که میگفت مثلا میگفت هر ذکری که میاد انقدر بگین بر اساس حالا چی بود که هی کشف و شهود میکرد اون دوستم که پرواز روح داشت. و خیلی جالب بود که حتی از توی تغییراتی که توی سرفه چای توی قوری چای دم میکرد دقیقا پیام میگرفت که این پیامش اینه و اتفاقاتی که مثل سیل میامد و همه این چیزها رو قشنگ با اون تداعی میکرد. البته ناگفته نباید من کتاب سوزمار خدای عشق رو هم خونده بودم و یه جوری حس میکردم یه آگاهی درونی داره برام باز میشه. ولی اینکه
خب بذارید من اینا توضیح بدم، چون چارلز مثل این که کشور میتونه صحبت کنه، به همین ما باید جلسه رو برای اون بذاریم. بعد این خانومه خواهر دوقلو تو زندگی‌های گذشته بوده.
چندین زندگی ما خواهر
از کجا
دوقلو
فهمیدی؟
اون ذکر مانا رو میگفت که مربوط به طبقه علیه و خیلی سریع پرواز میکرد رفت گذشته رو چیز میکرد و چیزی که من خودم آزار داشتم در موردش آزار میدیدم که مرد گریز بودم برای من کشفش کرد. گفتم که با هومیوپاتی من اینو یعنی رفتم برای درمانش و دکتر من گفت که مدای اشورزی توی ویپاسانا مراقبه ویپاسانا مدای اشورزی رو برای من فرستاد دکتر هومیوپاتم و گفت که من متوجه شدم که یه دختر بچه 7 ساله هست که خیلی یه گوشه کس کرده و داره گریه میکنه و جیر میزنه انگار از چیزی آزارده. اون دختر بچه کیه؟ من بودم شاید معلم بودم مثلا.
مرجم صبر کن ببینم کم تایمو داریم میریم. Miss Kelsey, you can start if Charles is here or I can translate my friend.
Charles, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.